Logan's memories still lie in shambles. He's a danger to himself and others, and now he's at the mercy of the evil Persephone. What'll happen next? Well, let's hop into the pages of Return of Wolverine issue number 4 and find out for ourselves, shall we? Alrighty then, so as we join the comic, Wolverine is still recovering from the massive fight he had with the X-Men at the end of the previous issue. No, we're not exactly sure how that fight ended just yet, but Anna and everyone else is still hailing Wolverine as a hero for all the good work he's done. Obviously, none of this makes sense, and none of that is lost on Wolverine. Wait, shouldn't everyone in the city hate him? I mean, even if this place wasn't under control of Persephone, didn't he basically destroy a whole bunch of the city trying to defeat the X-Men? Anna tells him that happened, but also, you know, don't even sweat it, man. It's all good in the hood. You did right. Oh yeah, and my son that I wanted to save, he's fine. He's right here. We found him while you were asleep. That proves to be the convenient straw that breaks the camel's back, or Wolverine's back in this situation, as he finally says, alright, what's the game here? None of this makes sense. Turns out the lady that Wolverine has been helping this whole time isn't actually Anna. Anna's been dead the whole time. In fact, so is the kid. Everyone in this whole city is dead. For you see, being able to bring people back from the dead is kind of Persephone's power, you know, if the Greek name wasn't already a huge giveaway. She can also seemingly hop into the bodies of people that she's resurrected to help do her bidding, and that she's been running this whole city of the dead as something as a proof of concept for how horrible life is and how much better off and how much happier everyone would be if they were dead and surrendered over to one giant hive mind. It is, however, left very open-ended if Persephone resurrected Wolverine the same way via the same powers or not. What we do know for certain, though, is that everything Wolverine has been doing right now has all been one giant test of his new abilities, including the Hot Claws, and I guess he passed with flying colors because he used them. In fact, as we see in the flashbacks, Wolverine basically beat up the entire X-Men team, and now they're nowhere to be found. Persephone is finally ready to enter the final phase of her master plan, whatever that is. She spends a lot of time talking about her city and her powers this issue, but doesn't actually say what she has planned, only that Wolverine will be an integral part of it, but that she wants him to go willingly. I guess that's just sort of her kink, maybe. In fact, a lot of the ways in which she treats Wolverine makes me think that she's not so secretly getting off on all of this villainy. And so as the comic winds down, Wolverine capitulates because, well, we gotta move this story along to the conclusion somehow, and in the final pages we discover that whatever Persephone has planned, there's a spaceship involved, okay? And so that was the Return of Wolverine issue number 4, everybody, and I gotta say, man, after starting so strong, this series has really started to hit the skids, and I can't really put my finger on as to why. Maybe it has something to do with Persephone and the fact that she's one of those villains where it seems that the more you actually learn about them, the less interesting they become. Maybe it's the fact that Wolverine literally had to be tied down the whole issue so someone could hit him with a bunch of exposition, or maybe it's the fact that I saw the twist coming from a mile away. None of that's really Charles Soule's fault. I really like him as a writer. In fact, between this and his Daredevil book, maybe I like him too much and can actually see his twists coming from a mile away now, which is a real shame. Ultimately, I'd give this one a 5 out of 10. I forgot about it almost soon as I was done reading it.
Hey there everyone, it's your old pal Cape Joel again, and I want to thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, why not take a closer look at some of these other videos I have available from the channel. Then you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Cape Joel, so you're always up to speed on what I'm doing next. And hey, if you're feeling in a supportive mood, why not check out the link down in the description for my Patreon page. Patrons get exclusive access to videos and content before anyone else, and you can do so for as little as $1 a month. That would be much appreciated, and until we meet again, everyone, this has been Cape Joel, and I will be making more comic content that smacks of greatness. Bye-bye, everyone.